Okay, so let's just get this out of the way. Yes, I've been gone a year. Yeah, it's been about a year, almost a year, little under a year. Nevertheless, it's been way too long, and a lot has happened. And to kick it off in the beginning of the year, my my company was bought out by a larger corporation, and that was a very trying time for me and my family because at my job I make more money than and I make the most money. I bring in the most money from my work, and the fact that we were taken over by a new company really left us struggling a little bit emotionally and mentally. It left us struggling. Um, we were unsure of who was going to be keeping their job, if I was going to be keeping my job, and how it was all going to work out. Thankfully, I try not to let anything get to me, and I just always put my 100% into everything that I do. And I ended up getting a full-time position here with the new corporation. I was customer service, now I'm sales coordinator, and I got a spectacular raise. I couldn't have been more blessed for this transition in our life, in my career, and I'm super excited to see where it brings me, honestly. Um, so that's one thing, and that lasted, geez. So in February we got bought out, and I think, was it January? January or February is when I posted my last video, and immediately the pressure was on, and I needed to focus fully on my day job for known reasons. Obviously, I gotta keep my money coming in, and during that 6 months, it was a test of patience and a test of my good faith in God, honestly, because without Him, I wouldn't know how I would have pulled it off. Um, so pretty much what happened at work, they ended up putting three of us girls against each other for two positions, and um, one of them was my current job and a receptionist position, and I had actually been recently promoted in October of last year to my current position, and just the thought of having to go back to where I started in the company was really disheartening, and it's not something that I wanted to do. And so I made sure that was known, and I did let them know that that this was going to be the only job that I would accept. I wouldn't accept anything less than it, and I thought that was going to hurt my chances of keeping my job, but luckily, making up words now. Luckily, it did not, and I was able to not keep, but upgrade from a customer service like representative, I guess you would say, a customer service representative to a sales coordinator, and now I pretty much take care of all the salesmen um, in our office, and I make sure they're creating orders the proper way, and I'm making sure they're doing their job the best way they know how to do their job, and the best way I can teach them how to do their job. Nevertheless, it's such an amazing job, an amazing opportunity to show this new company what I can do and what I've got to offer, and I'm so blessed. And after it was official that I was with this new company, Anthony and I decided that we were just going to go to Vegas and get married, and that's exactly what we did. Last month, we actually went to Vegas, and we officially got married, and I am now Mrs. Marquez, and I am so excited and so happy and blessed for everything God has done this year for us. And I mean, always he's always been so good to Anthony and I, and we really do appreciate all the love that he has showered on us, even though we don't deserve it a majority of the time. I feel like we've really worked hard at everything, and I am finally seeing everything come together, or we are finally seeing everything fall into place, and we're able to see where God wants us to be and where we need to be going and how we need to get there, and we are so excited. And I have missed you guys so much, and I just want to catch you guys up on everything, on where I've been and where I've been in my headspace. And I did also want to give some bonus news. So since Anthony and I got married, we have been having the baby talk when we want to start trying again. As you guys know, we did try with Alicia, and we were obviously successful. She will be 3 in March, and Anthony and I have decided that in March we're going to start, or we want to start getting ready to try, if that makes sense. I don't know if we will be full-blown trying or if we're just going to start prepping everything. We haven't really talked out the details, but I do know that there will be baby number 2 here soon, and we are so excited. We have finally opened up the conversation between each other. After having Alicia, it was definitely it was definitely a relationship test, and we are so glad to have overcome it. I don't know why people always say, oh, if you guys are having issues in your relationship, have a child, because that's definitely not the case. It'll definitely make situations worse. So if you don't have a solid foundation in your relationship, having a child will definitely not help at all. So Anthony and I are very grateful that we are comfortable enough to start trying for baby number 2. Baby number 1 was the best and amazing decision we've ever made, but it definitely was a struggle, and definitely taught us a lot about ourselves and who we are as parents and who we are as people, as separate people. And we finally are in a spot where we feel in our hearts that we are closer to the opportunity to start trying again, and I'm so excited, guys. I've been ready. I feel like I've been ready to have another child since giving birth to Alicia. I feel like just everything. I'm so scared of rain, sorry. Literally after I gave birth to her, I wished I was pregnant again. Mentally, I knew I could not physically do that again. My pregnancy was not easy, and I struggled with postpartum depression afterwards, and which really made it tough to even consider even having another child. But I knew eventually we would want to start trying again, and I'm finally in a place where I'm at peace. Our relationship is solid. We're officially married now, and Alicia's at an appropriate age where we feel like having another child wouldn't be the craziest idea. I do have a lot of fears and thoughts in my head about it, but I'm so excited. I'm so ready. I generally know in my heart that I'm ready to have another child. So I told Anthony, I go, hey, just so you know, I'm ready, and whenever you're ready, we can start doing this, you know. And he wasn't dismayed by the idea, and he actually entertained the idea, and now it's actually might be a possibility. So I want to put positive thoughts into the air, and hope that it'll be sooner than later. I really hope. But he did say by March. would be an ideal time that he would like to start trying. So that's what we're gonna do. I am gonna keep you posted and updated on everything that's going on. So let me know down in the comments what you want to see from me. And yeah, but for now, I love you guys, and I will see you guys again. Bye.